JBN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, 3 men found dead in Valentine Gardens. The St. Andrew North Police is appealing to the public for assistance in identifying 3 men whose bodies were found at 37 Greendale Drive, Kingston 19. Residents heard explosions about 11:10 Sunday night and called the police. Superintendent Sharika Service, the commanding officer for the St. Andrew North Division, said 2 bodies were found along the roadway and 1 at the gate of a house. The bodies had what appeared to be bullet wounds to the head and chest. The lawmen also confirmed that a blood trail found near the bodies could indicate that another person was also shot. Superintendent Service said no motive has been established for the killings. Investigations continue. Call center employee shot dead in Portmore home invasion. A call center employee was shot dead during an attack at his home on Orion Drive in Gregory Park, St. Catherine, on Sunday morning. Police have identified the deceased as 23-year-old O'Neill Manderson. A 51-year-old woman was also shot and injured in the attack. She's been treated at the hospital. Reports received are that around 9:45 a.m., the 2 were at home when they were pounced upon by 2 men armed with handguns. Police said the men opened gunfire, hitting the woman in both legs and Manderson in the abdomen, chest and face before making their escape on foot in the area. Manderson died on the spot, but the woman was rushed by residents to hospital where she was admitted. Popular Westmoreland businessman killed in Hanover gun attack. A popular Westmoreland businessman was shot dead by gunmen in Ginger Hill, Kingsvale, Hanover on Saturday evening. The deceased has been identified as 30-year-old Davish Matani. Davish Matani, otherwise called Bob, from West End in Negril. It is reported that around 5:30 p.m., Matani, who operated the One Spot supermarket and haberdashery in Ginger Hill, was behind the counter at his business place when 2 men rode up on a motorcycle. According to information received, the men parked at the front of the business place and the pillion alighted and entered the supermarket. Police said the man fired 3 shots, hitting Montani, and then returned to the waiting motorcycle and left towards Flamstead. The authorities were summoned, and the businessman rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The body was later removed to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. No motive has been established for the killing, the police said. Lifeguard gunned down at St. Ann River. A lifeguard was shot and killed while at a river in Exchange, St. Ann on Sunday. He has been identified as 27-year-old Tevin Simpson, otherwise called Nunapus, of Hand-to-Mouth Middle Street, Exchange in the parish. According to a police source, Simpson was at a river in the area around 6:30 p.m. when gunmen shot him and then fled the scene. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Simpson was seen lying face down with gunshot wounds to the head and neck. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A motive for the killing has not yet been ascertained. Police have not confirmed if Simpson was employed to the river at which he was gunned down. Ingrid Brown, a resident of the area, said that she's glad she opted not to visit the river that day. You have to know the voice of the Lord, because I'd plan on going to the river after I come from church that day, and it's a good thing me listen to the spirit and stay inside. Me hear they shot them, and me said to my friend, oh, that sound like one of which part we did plan to go so. And lo and behold, at the same place, she said. She said the incident has dampened the community's holiday spirit. Me feel away still, and the entire community feel away right now, because we not used to them thing happen around here so, especially in the holiday time. Everybody used to go river, go cook food, go enjoy ourselves and just have a good time. This not nice at all. We just hope the police find out who, so it not happen again, she added. Simpson's killing brings the parish's overall murder tally to 50 since the start of the year. Man killed an hour before start of Hanover Peace March. The fatal shooting of a man on Macquarie Road in Hopewell delayed the start of a peace march in Hanover on Sunday. Reports are that 21-year-old laborer Adrian Williams was fatally shot in the face around 3 p.m. His precise address is not known at this time. The scene was processed by the police. The starting point for the peace march was changed from Macquarie Road to Bamboo Drive. Indications are that the shooting was unrelated to the march, which was staged by the Hopewell Peace Initiative. Illegal guns seized in Hanover, 5 arrested. Lawmen assigned to the Lucy police station seized a gun and several rounds of ammunition following an operation in Cousins Cove, Lances Bay, Hanover on Sunday. It is reported that a team of officers carried out an operational response in the surrounding communities of Green Island following the murder of a man. During the operation, men were seen at a bar. On the approach of the police, one of the men reportedly ran, leaving behind a .38 revolver with 2.38 rounds. The weapon was subsequently seized. 5 men were taken into custody. Porridge charge for chopping man in Nugget Head. A 39-year-old barber has been charged after he reportedly chopped a man several times during an altercation in Nugget Head, Portmore, St. Catherine on Friday. Charged with wounding with intent is Kevin Dias, otherwise called Porridge, of Bernard Lodge Estate, Portmore in the parish. Reports from the Portmore police are that about 12:30 p.m., a man was sitting on the step of a barber shop owned by Dias. An argument reportedly developed, during which it is alleged that Dias used a machete to inflict several wounds on the man's body. The police were summoned, and the injured man was taken to the hospital, where he was admitted for treatment. Dias was arrested and subsequently charged, following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Search continues to recover body of teen suspected to have drowned at Alligator Pond. Police are reporting that a search operation is to continue on Monday to recover the body of a teenager suspected to have drowned at Alligator Pond in Manchester on Sunday. He has been identified as Asafa Lowe, 17, a resident and mechanic of Endeavour District near Mile Gully in northwest Manchester. A police report said about 2:30 p.m., Lowe and his friends went swimming at a beach in Alligator Pond when he reportedly got into difficulties and was seen sinking underwater. Efforts to recover his body were unsuccessful on Sunday. This incident follows last Monday's suspected drowning of Canadian Trevano Sutherland, 23, at Alligator Pond Beach. JFB urges persons not to leave cooking unattended to avoid fires. The Jamaica Fire Brigade, JFB, is urging persons not to leave cooking unattended in order to prevent fires. JFB Commissioner Stuart Beckford told JS News that within recent years, cooking left unattended has been among the causes of fires across Jamaica. He pointed out that the JFB has had cases where persons fall asleep while cooking. Beckford noted that in several instances, persons come home from work tired, start cooking, move to sit on the sofa, then the next thing you know, you doze off, and that becomes full-blown sleep, and when you wake up, the entire place is on fire. He informed that there have also been incidents of fires where persons leave the house while cooking, saying they're going on the road but not too far to get something, often an ingredient that is needed for the meal. What we normally encourage persons to do is, if you have to leave the house or if you feel tired, don't start cooking. However, if you start, turn the stove off, the commissioner stated. It's better to be safe than sorry. You can always resume your cooking, but when your house is burnt down, you're going to have to build from scratch, he emphasized. Meanwhile, Beckford is encouraging Jamaicans to invest in fire extinguishers and smoke detectors for their homes. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.